me ask you a question. What if everything you learned in part 1 of this video, which I titled How to Raise Your Credit Score Fast, is just the entrance? What if the banks are counting on you to stop right there and they think you've figured it out? After 37 years in the credit and finance, I can tell you this. The people with 800 plus scores are playing a different game entirely. Today, I'm going to give you 3 secrets the scoring system buries so deep most financial advisors don't even know they exist. Secret number 1 takes you from good to great in a single billing cycle. Secret number 2 could make everything in part 1 of this series if you ignore it. I want you to stay with me. Now, before we get into it, I want you to do me a favor and like this video, subscribe to this great growing channel, hit that notification bell so you're going to know when we upload great content like this, and stay connected. Now listen, in part 1, we talked about utilization, paying down before the statement close, and that works. That is real. And here is what nobody told you. The scoring algorithm is not a flat line. There is a curve, and where that curve peaks will change everything. The truth of the matter is most people are optimizing for the wrong number. You get to 30%, you feel good. You drop to 10%, you feel great. But the algorithm has a completely different optimized opinion. So secret number 1 is utilization. There's some initials called AZEO, the 1% utilization rule. I told you be under 10% in part 1, and I teach this every day because it's a goal that people need to be aspiring to because so many are at 40 and 50%. And this under 10% is going to help your scores grow. It's going to keep you out of trouble. But here's what I didn't tell you. There is a band between 1 and 3% where the algorithm says this person is elite. That band can be worth 15 to 25 additional points over the 10% number that we teach. I'm going to say that again. Dropping from 10% to between 10 and 3 with 0 other changes can add 15 to 25 points in one single billing cycle. Here's how you do it. The method is called AZEO. All 0 except 1. Before your statement closes, you pay every card to 0. Every card except 1. On that 1 card, you leave between 1 to 3% of the limit. So, $1,000 limit, leave $10 to $30. That's it. The algorithm sees active credit, but you're not relying on it. That combination triggers maximum points. Real example, a client at 725 implemented AZEO. 1 cycle, nothing else changed, 22 points gained. Banks want you at 30% because that's where interest compounds hardest for them. They don't want you at 1%, they want you at 30. Now you know why. Pro move. Use AZEO 30 days before a major credit application. Time the statement close date. Don't do anything but leave $10 on 1 card and watch your score. Same person, same habits, tremendously different positioning, and you watch and see if it doesn't make the difference. Secret number 2, FICO 10T. This is the one I told you to pay attention to. FICO 10T. FICO 8, the model most people know, takes a snapshot of your file. 1 picture, 1 moment. FICO 10T does not take a snapshot. FICO 10T watches a movie. The T stands for trended data. It analyzes your balance history over the last 24 months. It doesn't just see where you are today. It sees where you were 6 months ago, 12 months ago. It sees the pattern. You've been running up balances mid-cycle, then paying down before close. Under FICO 8, you looked perfect. Under FICO 10T, the lender sees the spike every single month. Mortgage lenders are adopting 10T fast. If you're buying a home in the next 12 to 24 months, this is a right now problem. The adaptation strategy: keep balances consistently low throughout the cycle. I teach never use more than 30% of your credit limit at any time during the cycle, not just on your close date. Avoid the spike and pay pattern. Build a clean 24-month story. The scoring system didn't upgrade to help you. It upgraded to catch patterns. The old model absolutely missed those patterns. This system was created to catch them. The truth of the matter is your credit score is not just a number. It's a behavioral report card, and FICO 10T reads every single chapter. Here's the pro move. Start running balances low consistently today. Even 12 months out, those months are building your 10T firm, and the real is being read right now. Every clean month is equity in your scoring future. Same person, same habits, but they've got different positioning, and it's going to make a completely different difference in their life. Secret number 3. This is a great one. You may have never heard of it. It's called rapid rescoring. Now, almost nobody outside the lending industry knows this exists. Rapid rescoring. Most people believe updating your credit means waiting 30 days, sometimes 45, and with some of these financial institutions, it's 60. But rapid rescoring is not a dispute. It is a completely different process. Here's how it works. You pay down a balance. Let's say you drop from 60% utilization to 4%. You have a letter from the creditor. A mortgage broker submits that directly to the credit bureaus through a special channel that they have. The bureau updates your score, not in 30 days, in 72 hours to 7 days maximum. I've watched people gain 30, 40, sometimes 50 points right before a mortgage closing, potentially saving thousands of dollars over the life of a loan. When do you use it? Before a mortgage application, before a business loan, before any major credit event where a few points means a different interest rate. Now, the catch: you cannot order this yourself. It requires a licensed lender or mortgage broker to initiate, and usually there is a fee between $25 to $50 per trade line. Most brokers will not bring this up unless you ask. I'm going to say it again. You have to know to ask for rescoring. This isn't a consumer tool because the system doesn't want you moving fast. It wants you waiting 30, 45, 60 days while your opportunities are passing for lower interest rates. But now you know it exists. So here's the pro move. 60 to 90 days before any major credit event, do a credit audit. Pay down balances, gather confirmation letters, ask your broker about rapid rescoring. You're not waiting for the system. You're using it. Same person, same habits, but you got different positioning now, and watch, it's going to make all the difference. Let me bring this home for you. Part 1 of this video taught you the system, the rules, the timing, the threshold you needed. This video is teaching you what the system hides. The 1% curve they don't advertise. The 24-month movie FICO 10T is making. The 72-hour move most people don't even know to ask for. Together, you are no longer playing defense. You are changing your position. That's what the identity thermostat that I talk about is all about. Most people have an internal ceiling. 720 is good enough for someone like me. The information you have now just raised your thermostat. That shift in your mind, that is the beginning of a real score increase. The truth of the matter is credit is not a number. It's a reflection of your positioning in the financial system. And now you know how to position differently. If this opened your eyes, subscribe and hit that like button right now. It tells the algorithm this matters. Drop me a comment. Which secret surprised you most? Secret 1, 2, 3. I read every one. For the full CBL Wealth Blueprint applied to your specific situation, the link is in the description for this video. Well, listen, I want you to be blessed, have an absolutely awesome day and an awesome week, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon. Be blessed.